Good morning. It is the first day of Pentacles. So we need some good vibes for the Pentacles. It's not even 4:30 in the morning. I missed Monday because I was just so tired. I had a lot on my to-do list that wasn't done over the weekend. Well, not a lot, just a couple things. So I'm hoping to do a couple more things before work today so that I can enjoy tomorrow, my day off, and do my taxes. That will be nice. That will be nice to get it out of the way. So, all right. So, the first is Ace of Pentacles. That's pretty cool. I like that picture. So, prayers for the Middle East. I think those are in order. Prayers for the planet. Okay, so we're going to get into the Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. The ace of this suit is usually pictured with a garden or agricultural backdrop and symbolizes a seed. If this talent is planted and tendered carefully, it will sprout and reward you with a good harvest. Talent is in air quotes. So I don't know who wrote this. Think of it as a seed of your future fulfillment. An ace represents the first step to a goal. So an idea, which is a seed also. And if that step is repeated, it will cover great distances. Generally, the suit of Pentacles is referring to the tangible. The tangible realities in daily life. But in the case of the ace, it could be symbolizing a winning idea. See, I was right. Game plan or blueprint for eventual materialization. So yeah, this Pentacles are about manifestation with ideas. Everything in the planet has to come from an idea, if it's man-made or divine made. In the reverse position, you can tell it's early. The Ace of Pentacles reverse suggests that you should reconnect with the values you are trying to serve. Perhaps external appearances have to distinguish between true gold and costume jewelry. So the truth or fake. Search your heart. If your motives aren't clear, your performance won't shine either. So yeah, it has to be really your own idea, I guess. I don't know. In the advice position, the Ace of Pentacles in this position advises that you apply nature's lesson of compound interest and develop your project gradually. See, that's something I was never good at. But like the billionaire class, they will persist and persist and persist. And, we're different animals, I guess. A slow and steady buildup, visible or invisible, makes change and growth inevitable. Akin to the changing of the seasons, you do not notice this trend from day to day. As the year comes full circle, however, you cannot miss the changes. This card advises that if you want a little bit every day toward your long-term goal, at some time in the future, you will discover that you have accumulated magnificent results. The secret of achieving success does not lie in inflating your dreams to grandiose levels. Instead, it becomes about by choosing your direction wisely, while humbly and faithfully taking one step at a time. Yeah, that reminds me of something that I heard for the first time in my life when I graduated from Burdett Business School as a legal secretary. When we graduated, we got a little verse that said, "Success is a state of gradually becoming." But I had actually been studying success prior to that. I think I joined Trump U at one point, but didn't put the sweat equity into, becoming a huge success right away. But also I got tapes from the Carnegie Institute, Brian something, it starts with a T, but it was about success starts in your mind and you have to do positive affirmations and stuff daily until it becomes natural. So this wasn't something I learned in my upbringing, so I had to teach it to myself as a young adult. I was very naive too. So, okay. Next is Two of Pentacles. So, Pentacles, in my mind, is like an antenna. Like, that famous picture with the man with his arms straight out and his legs straight out, and they draw this star around him. So supposedly if you meditate in that position, like your limbs act as like an antenna to draw energy. I don't understand it, but it's, like a computer. But I think it matters like what direction you're in too. Like north, south, east, and west. I don't know. So it will give you insights, supposedly, if you stay in that position long enough. Supposedly. Anyway, the two in this suit, and I just have to interject that this is something that's natural to us as a human. So don't think of it as like a bad thing. Even the Bible says some people are given gifts, but you have to cultivate those gifts in a lot of cases. Anyway, the two in the suit generally features a youth juggling with two pentacles, juggling in figure eight fashion, or just the pentacles without the youth, one head up, the other tails, both flipping in the air. It is clear that until one of the other coins drops, the final call cannot be made. There is more to learn before a decision can be made about appropriate action. In the reverse position, the Two of Pentacles reversed suggests that you let go of passivity. If this is a time for action, so let go of passivity if it's a time for action. You may be displaying too much ambivalence about outcomes, much to your detriment. So kind of go with the flow. A neutral stance or procrastination will not serve you here. You must move into proactive support for the good of all concerned and leave passivity behind. At the very least, assert your personal preferences as a sign of respect for any others who also display the courage of their convictions. It's a lot to digest. Okay. It's like this is slow for me. For some reason, my energy is slow today. In the advice position, the Two of Pentacles in this position advises you not to choose anything definitive for the time being. Give yourself a little more time to sort out your feelings and any mixed messages you may be receiving from others. Ask yourself, are all the facts in yet? Or is the coin still flipping in the air? There is no need to be goaded into premature decisions or actions. So that's a word I'll look up and post when I upload. If I can upload. I got a message yesterday saying my memory is almost at capacity. Because I filmed some hauls, but I'm waiting for more products to finish the haul. So I got a lot of stored videos in my memory. So yeah, if I can upload, I will. There's no need to be goaded into premature decisions or actions. Act only when you are able to do so with a unified heart and mind. Okay, and lastly for today, the Three of Pentacles. That looks interesting. The Three is traditionally the card of genius. Here we usually see a master craftsman conferring with his masons on the installation of a beautiful stained glass window in the cathedral. This designer is often likened to Leonardo da Vinci or Michelangelo. Those were the ones. One of those did the picture, the famous picture of the man, the naked man with his arms stretched out and his legs stretched out and the pentacle around him. I mean, that's our body design, so don't knock it. Yeah. The designer is often likened to Leonardo da Vinci or Michelangelo, a multi-talented visionary who has no peers in talent or productivity. So they're above. That's why the genius comes in. Okay. It might be because they're not egoic and they're just open to things. In the reverse position, the Three of Pentacles reverse suggests that you be aware of perfectionism, and other subtle forms of egoism. See, I was right on the money without even knowing and reading this. This may be tied to a refusal to share one's gifts and visions with the world. So yeah, people might have insight, but they're either afraid of criticism or maybe just stingy with their knowledge. Okay. Perhaps you consider the world not worth it, or is afraid that, okay, it should be are afraid that others simply won't care. Yeah, this is really an indirect form of perfectionism that would have you cut off your nose to spite your face. Remember that acts of genius belong more to the divine inspiration that calls them forth than they do to the personalities that came through. That didn't really make sense to me, but because I was thinking in my mind about somebody who once said that about me, cutting off the nose to spite the face. Wait a minute. Remember that acts of genius belong more to the divine inspiration that calls them forth than they do to the personalities they come through. Yeah, so like sparks of inspiration given to mankind that, come from the divine. It's saying, like, you have to remember that and not get, like, sort of cocky about it, I guess. Anyway, I don't know if that little story will have anything to do with this, but it just came to my mind. I don't know. All right. In the advice position, thanks for bearing with me. This was supposed to go very quickly because it's only 3 cards, but it's already 20 minutes. All right. The 3 of Pentacles in this position suggests that you showcase your unique capabilities. Let the world in on who you really are. This is a good time to seek recognition. Once you receive that appreciation you deserve, accept and savor the acknowledgement. Expect the new and exciting offers when they arrive. Accept them graciously. Why hide your light under a bushel? It does not become you to display false modesty. So yeah, like, there's been times in my mind that song, This Little Light of Mine, I'm Gonna Let It Shine, comes to my mind when I'm feeling suppressed or something, or I sense, hostility around me or just negativity. And that's a song I learned from Vacation Bible School and church and Sunday school, to, let your light shine no matter what's going on. Try to. Don't hide it. Practice saying to yourself, thank you. I accept the compliment. Until you learn, you fully let in this kind of affirmative grace with ease. With ease, like I was saying earlier, like, study success till it becomes natural, and that was not something I was taught in my home. I had to teach it to myself. So, and this is kind of on the money too, because I'm thinking about my upbringing and people who, in that time and age, a lot of people weren't, someone brought this up recently, able to show their feelings, or never did show their feelings. People were tough and okay, it was Margaret mentioned it. And I thought of that. My upbringing was, you know, it's not really healthy to not show your feelings, and it's okay to receive. And so, like, very proud people I found it hard to, like, get. And sometimes you get, and sometimes you give. And to those people, they give, and they're in that mindset, and it's very hard for them to get. Do you get it? So, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I have brain fog today, but I hope that helped somebody. And oh my goodness. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow with another video. I hope this uploads. I'm gonna have to do some purging of old stuff. All right, take care. Enjoy your day. It's cold out. I think we're expecting more snow and rain tomorrow. Luckily, I'm home, and God give me the energy to do stuff I need to do today so I can do my taxes tomorrow, and that will be good. All right, take care. I wonder if women were in charge, would they get into wars? I mean, somebody like her might. But, you know, I don't know, why aggression? Why can't people solve things? Are men more egoic? I don't know. Maybe women are more jealous. I don't know. Just bad traits to have in leadership. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, I'll put that rant at the end. But, like, it really didn't make sense. So, yeah, this was in an incident with my neighbor who got really ugly with me. And it was because I was trying to teach my son about something that had happened, and peer pressure, and, you know, not giving in to peer pressure. And I think it was a time when he was in junior high, and, you know, the DARE program was teaching them to stay away from drugs and stuff. And there was somebody in our neighborhood that my son couldn't really avoid, and they had an older brother, and even the mother was into recreational drugs. And I think she got really nasty and threatened violence because I spoke to my son to avoid things. So she was very defensive, and I actually called the police on her because I do not like violence. And, you know, I think the reference was cutting off my nose to spite my face just because I worked with her. But if I'm protecting myself and my family from ugliness and you know, things that could potentially harm him in the future, that's not cutting off your nose. That's like protecting your family. I don't need my nose if it's clogged full of boogers, right? And I can't breathe. Just bad. All right, so yeah, that's why the end sentence didn't make sense to me. I was in my head thinking of that.